Let's do it. Yes, take me away, game. Gotta say, that's not good enough. Especially since I immediately get caught in a net. So let's drink a haste potion. Don't enrage me, Moth of Wrath. Please also don't enrage all these buddies. I was hoping to not use one more blink scroll and to just walk my way over to one of these traps, but everyone's about to step into Zot traps and net traps all over the place. Oh, and our willpower is halved right now. That's fun. Gotta love it. What a wild ride. Turns out Zom isn't gonna kill us. It's just the regular old RNG that absolutely hates our guts. I spent so much time talking about the power of positive thought with Zom specifically that I kind of forgot how much more there is to it. Let's see. Do I want to do any other shenanigans first? We could like scroll of summoning, just bring in some bodies to block the way. I'm scared of everything. Kind of have to use that last blink. I do think that might be the case here. Yeah, wrong time to save on consumables. Right? If we get into one more bad situation with a bad teleport, then we can think about it, right? At least everyone is woken up and come here, so if we get teleported to the other lungs, maybe, just maybe, it won't be quite so bad. One can dream, right? This time I'm going into this trap. This trap feels better to me. Heck yeah, take me there. Oh my gosh. Okay, nobody wake up. Please. Nobody wake up. Scroll of teleport. Okay. Let's think about this for a second. In fact, let's hands off the keyboard. That's something I always like to tell myself, is when you get put into a dangerous spot, hands off the keyboard. Actually, I should have taken steps to the trap. That probably wouldn't have woken anyone up. Yeah, move to trap immediately comes from everyone in chat. I was so tunnel visioned on our crap luck that I forgot to do just that. Okay. Still marked. Can I beat them to the stairs? Probably. That should be fine. I think we're far enough away. We have one cancellation pot, so I do want to use it. Don't get me wrong. I didn't cancel my teleport scroll. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Yeah, or read another telly. Yeah, thank you, chat. I should have checked with the smarter people in the room before I started moving, but hey. All good. And yeah, no worries. We did fully explore, which is good because I was actually even talking to myself when we started here. Like, oh, maybe I won't explore the whole floor. Maybe we won't worry about it, but glad we did. And got super lucky. All the bad luck at once, then all the good luck off the other side to save me from my own stupidity. It's the kind of karmic fate that I love in life. But, okie dokie. Actually, interesting spot here. We could, if we wanted to, go try a ziggurat instead. Potentially get a blinking scroll out of it, which would be nice. Thank you so much, Kvatsy, for the follow. Appreciate it a whole lot. Happy to see you around. Hope you're having a great day, too. Always like to add that in. Absolutely crazy. I agree, not ridiculous. But I am thinking of going to, or through a ziggurat, just to potentially get some more scrolls. With some, you might want to go Scorched Earth this Zot. Very true. No, one more try. I believe. And in fact, yes, everyone's coming to me. That's what you love to see. As long as we can split up our enemies a little bit, I think this will actually come in handy here. Oh dang, that mutation actually managed to go through, did it? Interesting. I was hoping that we would be resisting most of them, of course, but can never, can't always get what you want. Nice try, friends. That 3 pips of fire resistance, absolutely beautiful. What's planned for fire? Mostly iron shot, but irradiate for once they get close to us. Which I would like them to close to us. Ooh, and actually, if you want to line up like that, I will happily use some acid charges as well. But yeah, we do have Irradiate to take care of them. In Iron Shot, while not being the best necessarily, is still a fairly effective maneuver. So let's actually just take this one boy upstairs. Feel odd for a moment, of course. And then, I believe it's here. Perfect. Absolutely slaughter them. Make sure to do all of our resting upstairs if we can, just so that we're never hit by a truly disastrous Zot teleport again. But this is actually the one thing that I kind of liked about not canceling our marked status right away, is we are dragging them out and we're spreading our enemies out. It's something that I always rail on in this game, is if you're able to, without dying, and without using too many consumables, wake up an entire area of enemies. Oops, didn't mean to go down. But if you can wake up an entire area of enemies, it just means that if you can get out of there with a teleport or something, you're going to diffuse the whole crowd. And hopefully, ideally, you can just face them one by one after that, which is nice. Yeah, no, Iron Shot definitely works fairly well. It takes like a full mana bar to get there, especially depending on how many of them hit. But at the end of the day, it's still pretty solid. I think I can do one more Irradiate here, right? Okay, yeah, still just lightly contaminate. That's good. But head upstairs to restore our magic points. Play it safe here. And I'm glad I didn't go straight for the ziggurat, because this is actually turning out quite nicely. I don't know where else everyone else has disappeared to, which does scare me, of course, in its own right. Maybe let's make some noise, shall we? You like Maxwell's capacitive coupling for a nerfed Absolute Zero? It's extremely strong. Yeah, and I think that it's a fun kind of nerf to the whole situation too, because it's still fairly strong, whilst being slightly weaker in a straight up way. But also I like that it becomes slightly less effective against specific fights, specifically like, I'm mixing up all my Panlords, but Lambot is the one that does the tornado effect. I really like that the tornado effect actually completely nerfs or counters capacitive coupling, because it moves you around so you're not able to gain your charge. And so it makes it so that you can't use it on every single Panlord, which I think is important. Because Absolute Zero, I think that was one of the main issues, is it just became every single Panlord and Hell Lord. Are they called Hell Lords? I don't know what the Hell Leaders are called. But each of those fights just became a simple, like, get close to them, kill them. Get close to them, kill them. So I like to add a little bit of interesting flavor in there. Yes, Erish Kegel is always a little bit more interesting with silence and stuff, but regardless, just to say, I agree with you. I think that the changes are very well done. They're nice and subtle. Like, I like not just completely deleting the spell. I like trying things out, experimenting, seeing if you can't make it. Yeah, just a little bit more situational, a little bit less of a, or a little bit more intensive. In fact, even just making it a little more reliant on location. Like, I liked all of the positional changes in 0.26 in the first place. I thought were great. Yeah, you haven't tried to use it. Sounds like a good spell though, not too OP. Definitely agreed. And you still used it to kill Lam Laban before he could tornado when he did a 15 rune run recently. Nice, okay. So you still have that RNG factor too, which makes things all so important. How many turns does it take to build up the charge? Is it like 3? That was my guess on reading the description, but I have no clue whatsoever. It is 3. Perfect. It seemed like the right number. Most things in life are, right? Okay, hello friend. Do you want to come back with me this way, please? Oof. Oof, oof. I was playing some Monster Train on stream, and I was joking about how, because one of the monsters that you can summon in that game, or one of the morsel, goes Pog when you bring them in, there's no way that you can't play that game on stream. Like, you kind of got to. And by the same token, when you have a monster called Oof, you gotta play it on stream, right? It's the only way. Lam Lavan is the worst. Headache with any character. If you're gonna learn Tornado, you may as well pick it up alongside. Definitely, yeah. Well, and so Chain Lightning, wait, is it Chain Lightning? What's that spell called? I feel like I'm mixing it up here. What's the one that gives you all the little orb buddies? That got changed for just enemies, or is that changed for players as well? Did that get stronger? I think it did, right? So I'm definitely excited to try out an Air Elementalist in general on the new version here. Still haven't experimented too much with, yeah, all of the new stuff, so I'm looking forward to it. Let's turn the corner so we're not in sight of all of those traps. Jeez Louise. Yeah, Conjure Ball Lightning is exactly the one I was thinking about. Thank you so much for bailing me out there. Who knows how long I would have struggled to remember that one. But yeah, I know that it's absolutely brutal on, yeah, Nicola, as EMP mentions there. We fought him in this game. Absolutely a nasty unique to go up against this time, or these days with, what was it? Like 3D45 or something, and we found him on Swamp 2. It was absolutely brutal. Luckily, we just used like a series of Phantom Mirror, and I used Silence, I think. My one and only Silence scroll at the time, which was an absolute lifesaver. But I do like making uniques more deadly in general. I'm always kind of for. I think that it's a lot of fun. And I like having them be a consistent part of the game that's always going to like trip you up potentially, or cause you to stop, you know? I like those moments of panic, those moments where you actually have to stop, think for a moment, and maybe get creative too. Getting creative is one of the most fun parts about this game, for sure. Maybe that's why I constantly put myself in bad situations. In fact, let's just go with that. Okay, I'm not bad at the game, I'm not stupid, I just like creativeness. Creative solutions are king amongst all, or something like that. Yeah, we'll go with that. Come on, friends. +9 Vampiric Demon Trident looks sharp. I know, Zom. It has been sharp this whole time, I'm sure. Okay, and another one of those fancy new liches. Ooh, and you have Call Down Damnation, not just Hurl, hey? Is it you? It is you, Call Down Damnation. So that's 45 damage max though, that's not too bad. One of your favorite crawlers once ran into Nicola and he said, I have Arlec, I should be fine. Next turn died from 100% experience, or 100% HP. Essentially what almost happened to us. Yeah, we went down like 66% on the first hit, and that was on a good roll because we had Arlec, but absolutely brutal. Especially since I hadn't read the spell over to realize that proximity is king. So definitely can give you a panic attack, and I'm glad that it didn't go quite so horribly for me. If I'd been playing on a squishier species, would have just been absolutely deleted from this world. But that's hilarious. Nicola and friends always killing you. Again, ideally. Keeps things fresh and fun. Specifically, I know I was talking to, I think, Ninth Settler a while back about some of the changes in general to uniques. And I like new Boris mechanics are fun. I like that basically just due to the new melee attack things, Sigmund is now dangerous again, or more dangerous. Because I was mentioning that I almost never die to Sigmund anymore, if just because I give them such a wide berth. Like, I want to be extra cautious, and each and every time you run into Sigmund, you immediately, like, leave that floor if you're not strong enough to take them on. So I liked giving even just a little bit more power. I like the ups and downs, the adventure of it all. Okay, just you and me, Dreadlich. Come get some. Sigmund's weakest is low MR. Even with no evocations training, you can 50-50 him with hexing wands. Yeah, if you have an early paralysis, or even if you have an early, like, what is it called? Oh my gosh, it's Ice Blast, right? I've been using it all game. Ice Blast, yes. Yeah, an early wand in general, I definitely feel a bit more comfortable just blasting them out of the skies. The nice thing about the Ice Blast is that even if Sigmund goes invisible, ain't no problem, just start blasting. Okie dokie. Somehow, cleared half the lungs here. Still have a ways to go. In this game, we got to do a full clear. That was another thing that I risked in my last victory that I got with Halfling, was that I decided that for once I should not bother clearing the whole thing, and let's just do it. Let's get out of here. Okay, this is where I want to stand, right? My main issue is I don't want this buddy stepping into the Zot trap. I'd like them to step towards me. So I was going to do this and then make some noise. Perfect. This is exactly what we wanted. Just surrounded by enemies, but perfect indeed. I actually thought we were making enough noise. There we go, to draw more friends. Hello. Oh, and that other lich, I thought that other lich was a rework of ancient liches, but ancient liches still exist. Huh. Good to know. 3D48. Always a pain in the ass. But we should be okay here. At least have enough mana to absolutely blast our way through this. Perfect. And then let's run back, recoup. I hate resting on this level. I feel like we're due for another teleport journey. Oh gosh, I just waited 100 turns. You never clear both lungs on Zot 5, just always snag the orb and leave. I love hearing what different people do, because I've also had viewers be like, I suggested once in one of my early runs in my great player journey, I suggested that maybe I won't clear the second lung, maybe I'll just go for it. And one of my viewers in chat was like, oh god no, oh never, never, never. So I love hearing the opposite, because it just shows how many different like play styles there are in the game. Always scared of being randomly blown up all of a sudden by 3 oofs, and I guess I should say orbs of fires and liches. I just love saying oof. But no, I can totally understand that. That's exactly why we didn't do so with my halfling, because my halfling just didn't have the staying power to take on orbs of fire. We managed to kill a couple, but even that was a pain in the butt. So it's very much a let's just get the heck out of here. And we had so many consumables by that point that I felt fairly safe at the very least in trying to teleport out of there. And even if we got put into the bad lung, I thought we would probably be fine in the long run. But here we go, not too shabby. Zom grants us insight on what? We have like the whole floor explored, you fool. Okie dokie though. Now, even if we got teleported, I feel like we'd be okay. Of course, I'm just asking for some comedic timing there, some absolutely beautiful karmic energy to come along and wreck my entire life, but never didn't have it. I guess we've probably split a lot of monsters throughout the level because of my my marked teleport gambit. But there we go. Holy moly, me oh my. You always clear both, thinking of everyone jumping at you on the orb run. Exactly, yeah, if you get a bad teleport. Because I don't know, is that universal? I always do the read teleport before picking up orb thing. I feel like that's universal, but maybe it's not. And yeah, getting dropped right into the uncleared lung is definitely a nightmare situation. But, we could end the game here. But I think I might push it just a little bit. And I am thinking of heading up for one attempt through Ziggurats. We can always leave. I guess we don't have blinking, so we can't blink out of there. That's maybe important to note. I'm trying to think if there are any floors that would show up that would truly make me want hubris. Hey, I don't know. Bob and Al suggested it, and I can't help but take it up. Even though Bob and Al, you also totally said that I can just take the win. I know that. I won't blame you whatsoever, obviously. But it made me think that I've just never done a Ziggurat with Zom, and I don't think I ever will, you know? And we want those tournament points, right? Right? So let's go. Even if we have one iffy floor, we'll get the heck out of there. Take the win? Oh my gosh. Okay. How about this? Ooh, I have a good idea here. I have never used a poll. So let's leave it up to a poll. All you lovely folks can decide our fate on this fantastic evening. I'm just going to go over to my laptop here. Let's manage a poll. Zig, question mark, exclamation point, and we'll do yay or nay. Perfect, and let's give that a minute here and we'll see how that goes. If the Zig run makes Zom happy, it would be nice to feel somewhat sadistic on the bar now. Exactly. So yeah, current poll is up. Definitely put your votes in now. Wait, so far, just 1 for nay, 2 for nay. It looks like people actually want me to win a run for once instead of throw it all away for some silly entertainment. But definitely, if you have an opinion, vote now. It's last shot to make a cigarette. But it looks like everyone's unanimously agreeing. You're all on the same side. No sadists in the audience tonight, eh? 5, 6 no's. Oh my gosh, they're all coming in. Okie dokie. Well, I love the input. Thank you all so much for entertaining me. And tombstones don't place, indeed. So yes, we will indeed go for the win, because at the end of the day, I should also say we've never gone a win with Zom, or I've never gone a win with Zom either. So Nay wins it by a long shot. Turns out nobody is quite as brutal to their characters as I normally am. I fly by the whims of myself, and I fly by the seat of my pants doing so. But, okie dokie, let's do one final big stretch. In fact, go back, get the legs all straightened out too. It's not a win yet, indeed. Yeah, you've seen colors die at Zig and Tourney, don't want to see that happen again. No, and I will say my teammates have been holding down the fort in terms of the ziggurat clears, so I don't actually need to for tournament points for the clan, which is all I really care about. Individually, I don't care how I play, so I want to do good for the team here. So, here goes nothing. Teleport scroll, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I used to do 8 all the time, and it seemed to always work for me, but then lately it's been teleporting me at the last second, so let's do it. And where are you going to drop us? Ooh, that's actually quite nice. And I think I'm going to stay out of statue form for the time being. We should be able to survive 1 turn regardless, and I would like to, I usually just walk into teleport traps at picking up the orb. That makes sense. For whatever reason, I have to do it the old-fashioned way each and every time. And wow, this floor sucks for stairs. I almost want to read a teleport scroll just to save me the stress, but here, let's, instead of walking manually, let's not even do that. We can just do a quick search. In fact, let's go D0 and just let it take us on the quickest, shortest route here. And we can just relax, sit back and relax until the first creatures show up. Here we go. Hello, friend. Just you? You promise it's just you? Apparently. The next question becomes, in terms of my own hubris, I do like me some dead panlords. So I do usually find myself trying to fight at least one panlord, being cognitive of what type of panlord we go up against. If it's chaos touch, if it's silence, heck no. I'm not stupid. I'm just trying to have fun. But if we find a weak enough panlord, I definitely will take out one on our journey just to make sure we do our job in ridding the world of their evil presence. Hill Golem absolutely obliterated. Now I'm curious what stairway it was taking me to. I guess we don't have to do fastest route. We can go up here. You won with a deep door fighter last night and had like 7 panlords while on the orb run. Jeez, yeah, I've been really lucky lately, and I've been running into just like a single panlord at most. But here we go. We can take some steps here. Oh, we're confused. Thanks, one last confused for old time's sake. And then IMB. Ooh, IMB. I was hoping that IMB would clear our way for us, but that's fine. Let's just take you upstairs so we don't have to kill 2 of you, shall we? Onwards we go. You had one with fire clouds? Didn't even know mutagen clouds was a thing? Yeah, jeez. Oh, because yeah, Peacock said new panlords are pure evil with mutagenic clouds. Yeah, that is absolutely brutal. Panlords with Glaciate, Firestorm, and Blinky things as well. Jeez. What fun. Nope. Let's go again. Up to D11, D10. Onwards and upwards. Come on, Octopode, we can do it. To 8. What you be? Ah, okay, that's fine. Guessing we were going to the stairs. It's the only one in the area. Oh, would you look at that? I never finished this floor. I wonder why. Is it the ugly thing? I think it might have been the ugly thing that I was running away from. We were super weak at this stage in the game and we're just struggling everywhere we went. So that's hilarious. Also, I didn't mention it earlier when one of the liches summoned a green death, but that's yet another new tile that looks absolutely stellar. All of the new demons, specifically, I absolutely love. Well, hello, friend. Hurl Damnation and Iron Shot, 142 health, eh? I can take it, maybe. Oh, does that do nothing to you? Really? You're immune to electricity, poison, fire, cold, energy, negative energy, and damnation. I thought for sure you could get irradiated. Let's try it one more time, just for testing's sake. Okay, yes, you can indeed. That's good to know. But we can finish off with an Iron Shot. I guess no need to get crazy about the whole thing. And let's just continue on. The Crofa, don't even try it. You silly old thing. And so it continues. Love that that buddy summons in a Hobgoblin on our Orb run. Actually, maybe I should have cleared Crypt and I could have done Tomb with Orb in hand. Wouldn't that have been fun for everyone? Causing heart attacks left and right. But there we go. Octopode of Zom, or Roctopode of Zom, I should say. Keep it consistent. Easy clap indeed. It's not a single stressful moment. I knew we were in it to win it the whole time. Never didn't have it. Total comfort levels and all that. No, thank you all so much for the GGs. I'm so happy to get a Zom run out of there. Especially, yeah, Zom since D2 or something. Let's actually check that. Where was the nearest Zom altar? Was D2. Yeah, didn't end up using our chessboard piece, which is too bad. Sorry, Zom. Maybe next time we'll be able to fully embrace your chaotic nature. But absolutely lovely. Thank you, everyone, for the support and the tips. Definitely helped keep us alive, making sure that we're remembering some of the better mechanics to have. Let's do a final peek through some of this ridiculous stuff, because, oh wow, we regained this horrible mutation at some point in the end there. What fun. But it's funny that, yeah, even if we hadn't gone statue form, we would have had way more AC than any Octopode has any right to have. With full iridescent scales, 2 layers of fur as well. Absolutely fantastic. But that's that. Let's get the heck out of here. More than happy with that run. Jeez Louise. We also almost fulfilled my full artifact ring complement here. We had 2 more, so I think we would have been 1 short, right? Oh wait, no. We had a full complement. Damn it, I should have put those on. I'm an idiot. Well, whatever. The Roctopode here can do that once they get home to their children, right? Can take those 8 rings, wear them for the rest of their gosh darn lives, for all I care. And absolutely beautiful round. Super happy with that. Even had, yeah, so many potions available. Usually I go through potions like a mad person, for sure. And this time around it was definitely more of a scroll-heavy game. Especially, again, when we got banished at level 14 by Zom, I thought that was the end. And we ended up spending, there's something like 6 to 8 teleport scrolls, 2 or 3 blinking scrolls, bunch of heal wounds potions, absolutely all of our resources in that panicked moment. And yet here we are at the end of all things, placing 56th in terms of score. Love to see it, right next to the old egg. Perfect. I was hoping to see one of my teammates next to me. That would be really cute. I'd like to be together forever. But There we go, spending far too long, as I always do. I don't think I'll ever have like a sub 8-hour run for whatever reason. Or not for whatever reason. It's because I play slow and steady, for sure. I can't believe somebody can get like 15 runes in under 2 hours. Or not even somebody, multiple people can do that, which is absurd to me. I do not understand. Maybe I misread that score screen when I went there last, but mind-blowing when you play as slowly as I do. But there we go. Again, thank you all so much for watching. I definitely agree, Bob Nellis. We will probably try and streak when we're next on for some tournament play here, because we will, I was debating going in with something, yeah, even a little more mindless. Trolls aren't great for streaking necessarily, but it is definitely mindless. Otherwise, we could go for, yeah, more of a gargoyle. Gargoyle is probably my safest playthrough at the very least, especially gargoyle casters, earth elementalists specifically. But who knows, might have to have some fun with it. Sure, we get points for streaking, but we can have a whole lot of fun many which ways. So I'll probably end up either picking something in the first little bit of a stream before people show up, or hopefully if somebody is around, I'll let a fan make the decision for us. And so somebody can decide how sadistic they want to be. And yeah, in fact, you know what? We got you all around here right now. Anyone have any suggestions for what they'd like to see the next time we're on? I will be ending for tonight right now. Unfortunately, yeah, I just wanted to get on and finish that Octopode run in one way or another. But if there are any suggestions that someone would really like to see for the next time, even if you're not there and you only watch it through a VOD, definitely pipe up and chat. If not, that's all good too, and we'll figure it out the next time we're around. But yeah, mash tab and don't die somehow. Easy, under 2 hours. Right, the Deep Dwarf fighters are the way to go, right? Because then you worship McLeod. And that's usually the way to go. Play it safe with Hill Orc of Bo. That could be fun. Yeah, I definitely don't have too much experience, but we did manage to get a win with them already in our win with every species, so how hard could it be? The only issue, of course, is that the melee changes I'm still slightly figuring out, slightly working my way around, so we might have to play a little bit more cautiously in the start of our run. And Palantonga anything is another suggestion, which is another one that I haven't had too much experience in. So that might have to make the list as well. In fact, if it's just you two, let's do this right now. Got this fancy dancy coin here, 50 pence from Australia. Let's say heads is Hill Orc or Bo. Tails is Palantonga anything. Let the fates decide. We let Zom decide our fate that entire run. Why the heck wouldn't we keep that up? Also, this coin, doubt the mic would pick it up. The reason why I love the 50 pence Australian coin, it sings so nicely when you flick it through the air. But you can see there, heads. So it is looking like we will be playing a Hill Orc of Bo the next time we come around. And in fact, just so that we can't fudge it at all, let's pop in here and just get this set up. And as always, I probably will go for Monk, because that is what we usually like to do as a Hill Orc. Fighter might be nice for being a little more defensive, but still pretty nice. And with that win, you jump from 400 plus to 299 in the tournament. Heck yeah, love to see it. I think that there have only been a couple of runs, one runs for my team too, but that's largely because, like I said, they've all been going extended and doing ziggurat diving as well. So they've been doing much better in other categories at the very least. Also, hey Fail Fink, I'm sorry to say that you are just catching us at the very end of today's stream. It is lovely to see you, even though we are just heading off, but we will definitely be back around in the future here. We did just finish our Octopode run. I'm not sure if you were able to catch along for any of the ride there, but it was an absolute adventure. And in fact, for anyone in the chat right now who wasn't able to catch our full journey, all the VODs are on Twitch. I might even port them over to YouTube at some point in the near future here over the next week. So however you like to absorb your entertainment, I'll hopefully have those up and you can see the whole ridiculous journey. I mean, you'll know that we win, so maybe slightly less up in the air or less tension, as it were. But I'll tell you, it's going to be hard to believe because some of those moments, it looks like we are guaranteed to die. Difficult, yeah, so sorry, Failfink. Those time zones, eh? No, just tuned in. Well, yeah, if you want to see the Octopode journey, definitely feel free to look through the VODs. But if not, I'll hopefully see you around in one of the future runs here. And that is it for tonight. Super happy with the Octopode of Zom. Thanks for spoiling it. Sorry about that, yeah. But yeah, I had a ridiculously good time. So happy with how it went. Seriously though, GG. No, thank you so much, Failfink. No, and don't worry, I love a little bit of teasing. It's all good. Might get me a little red in the face, but that's just because I have super apparent embarrassment or like shame reactions. My whole family is kind of known for it. But yeah, no, had a super amazing time. Hope you all enjoyed watching as well. Thank you again to everyone in the chat for all the help they gave. Thanks again to Bob and Alice for the gifted subscriptions. Yeah, definitely still made my night, even with winning my first Zom run. Winning with an Octopode still is the highlight, is those gifted subs from you, Bob and Alice. So thank you so much for that. But if you did enjoy and you aren't already, I definitely would love if you could shoot a follow this way and you'll be notified whenever we go live, see what we're playing and what we're up to. Or you can also head over to our YouTube channel and see how we're doing in our winning with every species attempts, our unofficial Great Player, since I play that one offline. And also thank you so much, Eggly Bagelface, for the follow. I loved having you around today, and yeah, glad that we helped you in some small way in the past and hope to see you around more in the future, though of course, never any pressure. There are tons of awesome streamers out there, so I know that people have their favorites. But yeah, you can definitely head over to YouTube, see how we're doing in the win with every species, or some of the other stuff that we might start putting out that way. And yeah, had an absolutely amazing time. We will be back, not tomorrow probably, but definitely on Sunday, where we will be playing offline, trying to get a win with Troll is the next one, next species on the list for getting a win with each one. And we will be playing on that series for the first time in the new latest release here, because I did download the 0.27. I'm excited to just make that transition. Now that we've beaten Halfling, we can put that behind us, just have fun with some of the new stuff. But if not then, definitely throughout the next week, we'll be getting in some more tournament play here, getting this Hill Orc of BO streak going. I'm sure we'll definitely get a victory streak, not a doubt in my mind. And yeah, if not then, Wednesday is when we're back with some random game, but definitely a whole lot of chatting, a whole lot of good talk with chat. It's one of my favorite streams for sure of the week. But regardless of all that and that much too long tirade that I just put you through, I do hope you're all having a great morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is for you out there. And I hope to see you around sometime in the future. See you soon. And yeah, I guess before I say my last see yous, I should also note we'll quickly check over for somebody to raid here. I should have this set up beforehand. Geez, a whole bunch of people. It's been a long while since I raided Spellsaver, so I'll probably send everyone over that way. Honestly, too many good streamers are on right now. I don't know who to pick, but we'll probably head over that way. Thank you all so much for coming out tonight. Appreciate it a whole lot, and hope to see you sometime in the future. See you soon. See ya.